Lynn Wilson was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So 45-year-old Ohio resident Jodi Lynn Wilson went to D.C. with her son. He was her co-defendant, Cole Temple. You guys might recall, I just did his update a few days ago. They also went with their friends, Gabrielle Burris and Madison Pettit. And Wilson and her son were seen on video. They were standing at the front of the police line and the barricades on the east front of the Capitol. And Wilson was confronting officers. And they were seen on video also standing behind other members of the mob who were grabbing onto and trying to wrestle barricades away from the police. And as the fight over these barricades took place, Wilson was yelling to the crowd, quote, "We need everybody. We can't do this by ourselves. Get your asses down here and let's fucking do this. You want to make some fucking noise? We got to do this together." A few minutes later, Wilson and her son and their friends grabbed one of the barricades and they moved it out of their way. And Wilson was heard saying again, quote, "We got to get this fucking gate out of here." So after moving the barricades and overrunning the police, Wilson and all the rest in the mob moved onto the Capitol. They were seen entering the building illegally through the rotunda doors. They had already been breached by the mob. And Wilson's son was posting videos on Snapchat while they were inside the building. And he captioned a couple of them, quote, "Shit's going down and go ahead and say some shit." And then he posted a video of himself yelling, quote, "Just broke in this bitch." They also made their way through various areas of the building, and then they eventually ended up in the rotunda. So they were part of a large group that the police had to corral into one section of the room, and then they ordered them to leave and kind of forced everyone out. So they were inside the building for about 17 minutes, and Wilson and her group exited, and they left the Capitol grounds sometime after that. On August 12th of 2021, the FBI interviewed Wilson, and she lied to them. She admitted to being in D.C., but she denied that she and her group entered the Capitol. And then when the FBI showed surveillance video images of her clearly inside the building, Wilson lied again. And she said that she had asked the police for permission to enter, and they allowed it. And then she even said that they held the door open for her, which not only is this belied by the video evidence, but why would you lie about going in if you say you had approval by the police? And then her sentencing memo also says that she falsely claimed that the police lifted the bicycle barricades for the mob. Again, not what the video evidence shows. So Wilson was arrested on August 19th of 2021, and she was charged with entering a restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and parading or demonstrating in a Capitol. In December of 2022, she pleaded guilty to the parading charge. So she was facing up to 6 months in jail, 5 years of probation, and $5,000 in fines. However, the prosecutor requested only 28 days in jail, 3 years of probation, 60 hours of community service, and $500 in restitution. As with her son, she has no criminal history, but the many lies, I think, earned her at least a few months behind bars, in my opinion. So I couldn't locate any details about what was said at her sentencing hearing, but U.S. District Judge Colleen Kolar-Cotelli presided over Wilson's case. She sentenced Wilson to 20 days in jail, 3 years of probation, and a $10 special assessment. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked that the judge didn't give the prosecutor what they asked for. Judge Cotelli is pretty tough in these cases. And especially, she dragged her son into this. I think she deserved the 28 days and then some. And he apparently told the FBI he had to step in to stop her, to prevent her from doing much worse on January 6th. I don't know how true that is, but it seems like a son wouldn't say that about his mom unless it was real. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please become a donor if you can. Love you guys. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.